The Sony A7R VI, rumored to hit the shelves in 2026. If you're a photographer in the US chasing those epic landscapes, stunning portraits, or just pushing the limits of high-resolution imaging, stick around because we're unpacking everything from leaked specs to how this beast might change your game forever. Imagine holding a camera that packs more punch than some medium-format setups, all in a compact full-frame body. Sounds too good to be true? Well, let's peel back the layers and see why the hype is building like a storm on the horizon. First off, let's rewind a bit to understand why the A7R series has been a legend among pros and enthusiasts alike. Back in 2013, Sony shook the world with the original A7R, a mirrorless camera that delivered DSLR-level quality in a smaller package. It was like trading your bulky truck for a sleek sports car without losing any horsepower. Fast forward through the generations. The A7R II brought eye-popping dynamic range and 4K video, the 3 ramped up speed and battery life, the 4 nailed autofocus like never before, and the V? Oh man, that 61-megapixel sensor with AI smarts made it a staple for commercial shooters. But now, whispers from insider leaks suggest the A7R VI is about to leapfrog all that. What if I told you this camera could make your current gear feel obsolete overnight? Hang tight as we explore the rumors that have the photography community buzzing. Picture this. You're out in the Grand Canyon at dawn, capturing every tiny detail in the rock formations, the subtle shifts in light, without a hint of noise or blur. That's the promise of the A7R VI's rumored 80-megapixel full-frame stacked sensor. Yeah, you heard that right, 80 megapixels. That's a massive jump from the 61MP in the A7R V, giving you files so detailed you could crop in on a single pebble and still print billboard-sized. But it's not just about raw resolution. This stacked design means faster readout speeds, slashing rolling shutter distortion to almost nothing. Ever missed a shot because your camera couldn't keep up with a flock of birds taking off? Not anymore. Leaks point to the sensor delivering over 16 stops of dynamic range when using the mechanical shutter. That's shadow and highlight recovery that'll make your HDR dreams come true. And get this, even with the electronic shutter, it's supposedly better than the A7R V's mechanical one. How does that even work? Sony's engineers must be wizards, blending cutting-edge tech to pull details from the darkest caves or brightest skies without breaking a sweat. But resolution alone doesn't win battles. Speed is king in today's fast-paced shooting world. Imagine bursting at 30 frames per second in 14-bit RAW. That's pro-level action capture in a high-res body. Wildlife photographers, think about nailing that elusive eagle dive without compromising on quality. And there's raw pre-capture, buffering shots before you even hit the shutter so you never miss the perfect moment again. Then there's 60 frames per second AE/AF tracking, autofocus that locks on like a heat-seeking missile, powered by an upgraded AI system that recognizes subjects faster and more accurately than ever. Whether it's a speeding car on Route 66 or a model strutting in a New York studio, this camera's got your back. Oh, and did I mention the continuous shooting has limits, but they're strict only to protect the hardware. Still, plenty for most bursts. Now, let's talk stability because shaky hands or windy conditions shouldn't ruin your masterpiece. The A7R VI is rumored to pack 8.5 stops of in-body image stabilization with the new BIONZ XR2 processor at the helm. That's half a stop better than the best out there right now, letting you shoot handheld at slower shutters without a tripod. Landscape junkies, this means sharper stars in your astrophotography or smoother long exposures of waterfalls in Yellowstone. The processor isn't just for stability. It's the brain boosting everything from noise reduction to color science, making your images pop straight out of camera. Speaking of multi-shot magic, the A7R VI takes pixel shift to new heights. Leaks say it can combine 16 frames for ultra-high-res composites, pushing effective resolution way beyond 80MP. Think 320MP territory for those massive prints. And for low-light warriors, up to 32-frame noise-reduced shooting that stacks images to crush grain while preserving details. Ever struggled with ISO noise in a dimly lit concert hall? This feature could be your savior, delivering clean files that rival dedicated astrocams. On the video side, if you're a hybrid shooter blending stills and cinema, prepare to be blown away. Rumors have it supporting 8K at 30p with 10.9K oversampling in full frame. That's cinema quality footage with insane detail, perfect for cropping or future-proofing your content. Drop to APS-C mode for 4K 60p from 7.1K oversampling, or go full-frame 4K 120p with 5.5K pixel binning for slow MO that's buttery smooth. No open gate or raw video, but for most creators, this is overkill in the best way. Imagine vlogging your cross-country road trip or filming a short doc on American wildlife with footage that looks pro without a massive rig. Ergonomics matter too, especially for those long shoots. The grip's been redesigned deeper like the A1 II,